What's good? What's good?
What's good with it? What's
Hello.
good with it? We in here, Joe Brock telling stories and shit from back in 1989 and shit.
Yeah. I'm only 4 years old, you know what I'm saying? But I got a memory.
It's your boy DJ Lil King, Ridin High Podcast. We back with another episode of Ridin High News. This is episode number 32, man.
We got a full house tonight.
We got a full house tonight, man. Got my dog Jowee B, a.k.a. Joe Brock in the house, you know what I'm saying? My dude.
Boy came back home.
Yeah, he back. Finally made it back up in this bitch, you know what I'm saying?
With
after
some
a
steak.
long hiatus.
Yeah.
I didn't think he was going to
Steak
make it.
and
'cause
potatoes.
Bro,
yeah.
you got some steak and potatoes.
We'll get into that. Give me a sec. Let me introduce everybody real quick. Got my dog, Mr. Cantu, up in here.
Yo,
you know what I'm saying?
what's good,
Fresh
y'all?
College Station back in Corpus. My dude, Alex Skates up in here. You know what I'm saying? Skateboarding Universal. Daddy Cree up in here representing that Wave Guard Supreme. For damn show,
That
man.
fresh ass hat, though.
Jowee B, where you coming
Yo,
from right
Uncle.
now, man? I'm being honest. I was like, man, this nigga, he
it's
didn't
been
quit
a
the
minute.
podcast to
Nah, I
start
didn't quit
cooking
the podcast,
fucking,
you know?
to start cooking steaks for people. and shit.
Hey, sometimes you got to put a little work in, but I'm here now.
Really?
Here I is.
What was y'all having out there?
Shit, man. We got this deal like $16.99 for a third of an inch cut steak, ribeye.
Is that what I got?
Already.
Right?
Is that
So
right?
you
Is that what I
talking about
got?
you talking about like fucking 7 to 8 ounces. 7 to 8 ounces, right? Half a pound, right?
Already.
Half a pound steak with potato. That's what it is on Monday, $16.99. Get it where it's at. Fucking Packery Bar and Grill. But real talk, I've been working, dog. You know what I'm
Already.
saying? Like I've been wanting to come here, but at the end of the night, get off. Like, I live in the Bluff, island style,
Already.
so. But I miss it. I miss y'all fools. Riding high.
Hell
Didn't y'all
yeah.
just have like an event or something out there at the Packery thing?
Yeah, actually, so the first of the month we're trying to do a car show. It's an entrepreneur kind of it's an entrepreneur like not necessarily
Meetup?
like a food like a meetup. Yeah, it's a
Meet
meetup.
and greet,
It's an
like a meet and
entrepreneur meetup and what is it? Finders Keepers.
Yeah,
Yeah, homeboy
classic
out there.
cars, Yeah.
Yeah.
Jackson.
So,
What's his
Jaron
name?
yeah,
Jackson.
exactly,
Jaron Jackson.
exactly.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
We're
Yes,
working
sir.
together, trying to, spread the community. I mean, what's a Sunday fun day, right?
Yes, sir.
Bring the family out, get some food, look at some product, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Enjoy the water. So once a month, that's what we're trying to do. Finders Keepers. It's a, oh, dang, that looks delicious. My bad. This dude popped out some snow cone looking ass. I ain't never seen no shit like that. Damn.
Go ahead and explain what the Finders Keepers is.
Yeah, so Finders Keepers is small. They are a car club, a mechanic shop that works
Car
on
dealership.
old school
They're
cars,
classic
bro.
dealership.
Already.
Classic car
What's up?
dealership.
And home black owned. You know what I'm saying? Homeboy, dude, his cars are beautiful. You know what I'm saying?
Already.
But when it comes down to it, I mean, shit, he's just doing the same thing we're doing. Bring
Hustling.
community back. You know what I'm saying? I mean, shoot. I mean, when we was all growing up, on the Sunday,
Yeah,
it was like,
yeah,
hey, swap
already.
meet
Yep,
style.
yep,
Hey,
yep.
let's go check out some low riders. Like
Yeah,
that was
yeah,
my
yeah.
first introduction to Corpus Christi.
Already.
Is hitting up the lowrider car shows and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yep.
Keeping that
That's
shit
live.
hella family style.
Already. Hell yeah, for sure. R.I.P. DVS, man. We're going to get into that. a little
Oh, that's the
later
day.
on. For
Today's the
damn
day.
sure. For sure, I'm sure. Man, we're going to jump into the first topic I got. The first topic I got is y'all seen that shit that's going on with what's his name, Michael Oher?
Oh man.
The Michael Oher situation.
bro.
No, I haven't seen it.
Well, he's basically coming out and basically saying that those people didn't adopt him and they made him sign some
The conservatorship.
some type of paperwork to where they
the
got
Blindside
they
deal.
own
That's
all
yeah,
his,
Sandra Bullock shit.
they own all his
yeah.
rights and likenesses and shit like that. So, and he's basically said that I saw an article where he said that they signed a deal to where they get royalties and millions of dollars in royalties every year from that movie.
From that movie.
And he don't get nothing.
He don't get
And
shit,
they
right?
From
basically
his
says it
image and
wouldn't
from
be no
all these
movie
different
if it
Hey,
wasn't for
And
him.
it goes to their other two kids, not even
How
him.
long ago did that movie drop? Like,
That movie,
Shit.
yeah, a long time ago. But the
2009?
crazy- yeah. So he,
Nine?
so he just
I thought it
dropped
was
a
12.
book.
I thought it was before that.
He just dropped a book, and that's why this shit's popping up. Because he started realizing that they're not his adopted parents. he signed what like Britney Spears did with her dad, like where they own all business rights
2009.
and
Right.
like that NIL stuff. Like it's all that compared to the to your kid. You sign it over. That's what he signed. He thought he was signing adoption papers. They weren't adoption papers. It was just for those two people to control his name,
Have
image, and
guardianship.
likeness.
Have guardianship
Yeah.
over his entity.
Guardianship.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the word. That's the word.
The whatever it is, conversation, the same shit like Britney Spears' dad did to her, and that's what they were trying to read. And when he was putting out this book, he started realizing why he's not getting money from the movie.
Yeah.
And that's when shit started hitting fan. But apparently, he's been talking about it for the last 2 years.
For years, though.
Yeah, he's been talking about it for a minute.
I mean,
It
wouldn't
just
you
started
notice
coming up
after
to
the
light.
first year
No
that you
shit.
weren't getting no money
but hold
off
up,
of that
hold up.
blockbuster ass movie?
But hold on.
Sooner
if you,
than
if
that.
you come from nothing, and people start talking about you, right? That's enough.
But he also
right?
said that
No,
the
hell
movie, he
no.
said that the
No. From somebody who comes from nothing,
Yeah.
hey, and people start talking about your name in the daily business.
Yeah,
Like,
I
hey,
got you.
to you, hey, you're humble, right? Because you're poor.
But at the
You come
time,
from
he was
nothing.
already in the Ravens. He was already at the Ravens. He was already making money.
So he
Because even the movie ends with him getting drafted to the
Getting
Ravens.
signed,
So
yeah.
that means he's already been making money.
And he
Yeah.
also, I saw an interview with him earlier today, and he basically
Is he
says
still in the
that,
league?
that the movie's like this bullshit. He said
Yeah.
it's like no, he's retired. He said that the movies like act like Hollywood shit. Like
Yeah.
he basically's like he wasn't fucking like dumb as fuck. He knew how to read and write and shit like that.
Yeah,
and
the way
like
they
he
made
was
it.
on like a fucking like comes like from his peoples were all like drug addicts and thugging and shit like that. But he's like that they did like a real Hollywood portrayal
Yeah.
of what like his shit wasn't really that.
made it
fucking
a
All
story.
right,
They
hey,
wasn't rough.
so real talk on that, right?
They just put the sauce
Who
on
gives
the
you-
shit.
Yeah.
He made it seem like
basically.
like,
Made it
like the
Hollywood.
white lady taught him how to
So-
play football and all that, but he says that
Right.
he was already an All-American before he even met them.
But who gives you props, right? Who gives you props for your story, right? People who seen that shit, right?
Yeah.
Right? Predominantly white folk, people who with cable, people who can afford like the movie shit,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Right? So like poor folk, like anybody who like can't watch movies or go to the theaters and shit like that, all they know is like, oh, this fool was like us, right?
Well, like, I also
But you
saw,
don't
like,
get the chance.
Man,
They don't get the
everybody
chance to
seen
hear
that
the
shit.
story.
They
The
was
crazy
watching
thing is, like,
that shit
so,
on
like-
bootleg, man.
so, like,
that shit,
today-
Hell
everybody,
yeah.
poor people, everybody watch that shit. I don't give a fuck
He
if you
said
was
hack
rich
the
or
fire
poor.
stick,
Niggas,
hack the fire
niggas
stick.
was watching that. Poor
Burn
people was
CD.
watching that
Shit,
shit.
that's a
That
burn
ain't no
DVD.
fucking-
No, I'm saying
Yeah, there you go,
freak
burn
man's
DVDs.
mama.
That's a burn DVD.
No, so like I was
Special.
watching TikTok earlier
White folks.
and on that
Shit. We all
Barstool,
watch that shit.
the little brother in
I
the
watched it in
the-
prison.
in the Blindside, the Tui brother, the little one.
Yeah.
He came out and he was talking about it, and he was like, "How do you feel that Michael Oher is like suing your family and everything else, and that's supposed to be your brother?" He goes, "Honestly, I'm not surprised because he said they have family group text saying from like 2 or 3 years ago, like, give me so much money and I won't come out with it."
Oh.
No, real talk.
But at the same time, I'm not saying that's right at all. I'm saying this family did fuck over this kid, took
Yeah.
over his likeness, did all this shit. But like he's
They
known
did it the
about it
Britney
for a
Spears
while.
way.
But since he just now dropped this book, that's what he's bringing up.
Because
And
he's
it-
like doing a little
yeah,
tour
he's
with like
doing
a
a
book
tour
where
with
he's
every,
like doing
he's bringing
interviews
it
and
all
shit
up,
like
and that's
that.
what the brother's saying. Like
So-
we've been in
Go
lawsuits
ahead,
for
go
the
ahead,
last 2
Brock.
or
What
3
you gonna
years.
say?
So they're from Texas, right?
No, I
No,
think
no,
they're
Ole
from, like,
Miss, Mississippi,
Mississippi.
or Tennessee.
Mississippi,
Even
eh?
worse. Even worse.
Yeah, it's
You know what I'm
bad.
saying? You know what I'm saying? Here's the thing, though. So, Homeboy made his fucking debut, went and played football, did his thing, right? Didn't make no money off the shit that was talked about him. But the woman who sold the story, not Sandra Bullock, but the woman
Yeah,
who
the
portrayed
Tui.
her, right?
Yeah, the Tui
Leanne-
family.
Leanne
The Tui
Tui,
family.
Yeah.
So she obviously made
They made
quite a bit of money. Quite a bit of
Millions.
money, right?
millions.
Well, it says that she gets millions in royalties every year from that movie.
The whole family does,
Right,
except
yeah,
him.
It
except
is-
for Michael Orr.
It
Yeah.
didn't say the whole family.
No,
The
no.
article I read, it just said that she signed a deal to get royalties.
But even when
the
that
daughter
movie
and
came
the son
out,
gets
even
money
when that
off of
movie
it.
came out, there was
fuck
already like some because I remember that shit when it came out. Like
Some whole ass
there
shit.
was already like some talk like, hey yo, it's not the same story that they're portraying.
Yeah,
Thing you-
But that's
thing
every
is-
Hollywood story.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But
The
to
thing
go that
is-
far,
The thing is that, and this is just my educated guess on this shit. You know what I'm saying? This is not what I'm saying that's true or not. This is how I just feel. He do come from nothing. You know what I'm saying?
He came
supposedly,
from nothing.
supposedly, you know, him thinking, you know, this family is, you know, adopting them, taking them in and stuff like that. True enough, he makes it to the NFL. You know, with when you know, the more you know, the better you do. You know what I'm saying? He probably didn't know in the beginning of what the shit was really going on.
Yeah.
But you know, looking into his past, learning things more, and coming to find out, even when they did the movie shit, you know, during that time he probably didn't know no fucking better.
Even in the movie, even in the movie, they gave Sandra Bullock shit
because he wrote a book, right? And he wanted to project it, and then he found out. Don't matter what he projects, when he gets paid, it has to go through his parents before it goes to him. And then he realized, like, what do you mean? They adopted me. What are you talking about? Why the hell my business function? And that's when he realized it, and that's when he brought it up.
But they didn't adopt him till like almost a senior year.
They never adopted him.
Like
they never
adopted him.
They took him in.
They took him in,
and they would sign guardianship over him. Bro.
It's kind of like Britney Spears' dad over Britney Spears, where he took all the money, controlled everything.
He would sign guardianship over her.
They did that to Michael Oher. So when he started wanting to sell a book, he was wondering, why do I get a profit to this business?
Check this out. I don't know if you ever seen it's a TV show on fucking I can't think of what it's on. What one of the fucking apps. Not All American. It's called Swagger. It's produced.
Apple TV. Apple TV.
It's produced by Kevin Durant. Some other people, right?
O'Shea
well,
Jackson.
it's on there. There's a 6'4", 6'5" Puerto Rican guy, right? That's playing ball, right? So this league gets him to play for this team, right? He got him over there. They bring his mom over to come and see him. He's been over there for about a week, right? Well, the men, they got shit lined up for him, sponsors and everything. Well, what he tries to get her to do is sign over guardianship to him.
The Puerto Rican kid.
Yeah, the Puerto Rican kid. Yeah. Try to get him to sign over guardianship.
Yep.
The mama realizes, well, if I sign over guardianship, that means you control his money, where he can play basketball, where he can do this and where he can do that. That's what them people did to Michael Oher.
That's what they did.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what they did.
It's just he came from Michael Oher. Even that dude came from
his mama never had a chance to say nothing.
His mama wasn't a dope fiend.
You
know what I'm saying? She was smart. Michael Oher come from a different situation to where this shit was really fucking
because
needed to him.
Yeah.
For him, without him aware of what the fuck was
going on.
But
hold on. Let me ask this question. Would Michael Oher...
Also,
would he be
that's the best fucking analogy?
Would Michael Oher be what he is today without that family?
Well, he's making it. He made it seem on the interview that I watched today. He said that he would have, and that's why he wrote the book to show people that you don't need a crutch.
He would 100% made it, right?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah, he would have.
Look, here's what I'm saying. You got a 2% chance to make it as a professional athlete.
But they made
regardless of the story. Because Rudy was badass, and Rudy made more fucking money at the box office than fucking Blindside, right? That's Rudy, right? That's Rudy. No Rudy never made professional shit. I'm talking about Rudy.
Rudy's
right?
All-time.
But that's a great fucking
shit.
story, right?
Yeah.
Great fucking story, right? But he didn't do shit compared to Michael Oher.
True.
So here's the thing. Rudy had a movie, wouldn't make a professional. Would Michael Oher be a professional athlete on the Baltimore Ravens today without the movie?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, because he was saying
he was on his way already.
Right, exactly.
After
he was already in the Ravens. He was already played for the Ravens when the movie came out. He was like his second or third year. Yeah, he was already in there.
Yeah.
That fool was a beast.
So now you understand, right? Where the conundrum is that the family felt like, well, he made it pro, but he never gave us any money.
But
nobody. Hold on. What I'm saying is like the family never got any money when he got pro, right? Because he was like he didn't feel like, hey, yo, that I don't owe that family money, right? They didn't adopt me. They did was give me a place to stay and then bank on me.
Who knows? Because they knew they were gonna make money on the back end of the movie.
Look, check this out.
Who knows? They may have.
I need to know because if you're gonna say this shit, you gotta say this shit with facts, dog.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Talking about who? I gotta know If I'm gonna say the family didn't get nothing, I need to know that because I don't know one motherfucker.
Well, the family was already rich.
Hold on. I don't know one motherfucker, a black kid, and it's a bunch of us from that been raised by white parents and help. And when when the boys got to the fucking league, they didn't do nothing for them, or didn't have them people around. So I don't believe that motherfucking shit right there. But what I do believe, on the back end, the people knew what the fuck they was doing.
Yeah.
They knew what the fuck they was doing.
Hell yeah, they knew what they were doing.
So
that's why they're
if you gonna
asking for
present
money
that
now.
shit, you gotta have to present facts with that because if I'm
They're
gonna
not
make
asking
if I'm
for
gonna
money.
make it
They're
seem
not
like
asking
this
for
is-
money now.
But they get royalties, though, right?
They
Mike
got
Oher
money
don't get
up front.
royalties.
That these people didn't get fucking nothing when this nigga made it to the league. I don't believe that.
No,
I don't
they
believe
did.
this
They
man
did.
signed a contract and then say, here, mom, here, fucking dad,
Yeah.
or whatever he
hell
perceives
yeah.
him to be.
Yeah.
Shit, I don't give a fuck if
Bought him a new house or something.
Bought him new rides.
But they didn't need
new.
they didn't need a new house though.
But
But
rich
that's the whole
people-
thing.
Rich
Still,
people always
but
want to be
still.
richer.
And hey, yo, that family that took him in though, we saw from the movie.
But they're saying the
they
movie
were
didn't
set.
want-
The movie's fabricated, so that we got to throw that shit out. The movie's fabricated. We
Hey,
got to
that's
throw
not-
that
that's
shit
not
out.
real.
Fabricated,
No
hey,
way.
Cree, fabricated as they
Hollywood.
fabricated Michael Oher's story, or did they fabricate being rich from Sandra Bullock's story?
I think they just fabricated the whole thing.
whole
Like,
thing.
it's the
Well,
whole
the
thing.
people-
Like, it's
I'm
not.
not saying nothing about them being rich. I'm not saying nothing
Well, they have-
about certain things.
But
in
the movie
in-
portrays-
Taco Bells.
But Michael Oher said this is some bullshit.
Yeah.
Because he's
So
like,
if he's saying some
Yeah.
bullshit,
But he said that from the
his
beginning.
life.
This
It's
is
his
nothing new
life.
though. He's been
he
saying
was-
it from the
he
beginning.
was already,
though.
what was he? He was already a freaking All-American, or he was
He-
already a 3-star
yeah.
recruit before he even got adopted by them. Like, people already knew who he was on the football field before he even fucking met the Tuohys.
And the thing is, too, with this movie shit, like a motherfucker could make a movie about any one of us that's in this room right now,
Say-
and you don't have to get us to sign shit.
say,
Perfect
bro,
example,
check
bro.
this out.
Hey, Bloodsport.
Check
Y'all remember that movie Bloodsport?
Hell yeah.
Back in the day with Duke. What was that? What was that fool's name? Fucking. You remember Bloodsport with Jean-Claude Van Damme,
Jean-Claude
right?
Van Damme,
So that whole story, right? That dude, Frank Dukes, he fabricated the whole story. Said, "Hey, yo, I'm about to go into the woods and fight in this to the death tournament, right? Right? And he came back 3 days later to the dude who was writing the story about him and said, yo, I won. And he had a trophy, right? A bullshit ass trophy. But they never saw the kumite. They never saw the fucking
actual
fight.
fight.
Right. So that whole Bloodsport movie was false,
Still
right?
one of the greatest fucking
It's
movies
still one of the
ever.
hey.
Still goes down as top
It's
2.
dope. It's dope. Chong Lee, you know what I'm saying? Like fucking, hey, that movie was great growing up. But we were led to believe that was based on real events.
That nobody could fuck with Van Damme.
But hey, Frank Dukes is hey, that motherfucker, hey, he's false. Like he didn't do any of that shit. There was no kumite. There was no freaking fight to the death, bro.
Sound like
Did you
Street
know? Did you
Fighter
know?
type
say,
shit?
Say, DJ King. Did you know Renard Jackson?
Yeah.
Did y'all know
Shut up,
Renard
Breeze.
Jackson?
His
is?
dad. His
Yeah,
dad.
yeah,
Senior.
Do you know?
Yes.
Master
Senior?
Jackson.
Yes.
I say, man, I've always said. Since
I trained
was
with his
since
son.
since I was a kid, man. Well, since the Van
R.I.P.
Damme,
to him.
since
Yeah,
the
R.I.P.
Van
Mr.
Damme and all
Jackson,
these
Master
bitch ass
Jackson.
niggas, since the Van Dammes and the what's the other motherfucker like the
Chuck
Steven
Norris.
Seagals,
Chuck
the
Norris.
Steven Seagals and that.
Steven Seagal?
You know,
hey,
these
he's a big.
motherfuckers.
He's
Hey,
the
hey.
biggest fraud out of all
Yeah,
of
he
them,
is.
bro.
I always said from watching them, I said, man, if they ever had a chance to fight Renard Jackson,
Yeah.
he'll kill one of them motherfuckers, man.
Yeah.
I'm talking about. Say, man,
Yeah,
I wish the OG had an opportunity to hit Hollywood or just to get in the ring with a couple of them Hollywood actors, man. I'm telling you about somebody that would have broke them motherfuckers up, man. And them niggas wouldn't have no acting career if they got in the ring with him.
You
one
remember
time.
that movie
God.
Creed? Hey, you remember
I
that
feel
movie
like that about
Kickboxer?
Michael J. White.
Oh, Michael J.
yeah,
White?
yeah.
Yo, he's a legend.
He'll beat
He's
their ass.
Oh,
Everything
OG
he
Spawn.
puts out, whether it's a
OG
low
Spawn.
budget movie or not, I'm watching.
Hey, he was
beat
he
their
was
ass
the
for real.
first black superhero. I'm gonna say it right now.
Before Blade.
Spawn.
No, Spawn.
No, before Blade. Before Blade. Spawn all day long.
John Leguizamo too.
Yeah, John Leguizamo was fucking. He was a
Clowning.
grimy motherfucker.
was
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
Hey, but
Michael J. White.
Kickboxer. Hey, that movie Kickboxer with Jean-Claude Van Damme, right? That whole shit. where they go to Thailand, they fight
That's
with the
my
fucking
favorite.
glass
That's
and
my
shit.
first.
The dude,
Black man.
Black Bear.
the original.
Fuck that. I'm gonna say Black Bear was my first black superhero. Fuck the bullshit.
Who, Blank Man?
Yeah.
Blank Man? Yo, that's way out. Hey, yo, that was way out there. Slap me around. Slap me around and call me Susie.
Different. I grew up different, but I'm just saying.
No, hey, that was in the mid '90s.
Motherfucker said
but,
Black
hey,
Man.
I
Real
said
talk.
Black Man.
Hey, real talk. Spawn was before that. Michael Jai White was before that shit, bro.
Meteor Man.
Meteor Man.
Meteor Man.
Bro, did you really just say that?
You
look like a Meteor Man, bro.
Go ahead, Creed. Go ahead.
You got to go back to Fat Albert, bro. Remember the superhero dude that he used to play? Yeah.
When they used to say,
yeah.
Yep.
That was my first one.
But live action though.
No, I was just going to say, but like in the movie world or something like that,
I mean, you had Bruce Leroy back in the day.
Because shit,
Sure
I also
enough.
thought about, goddamn it, him and who else fucking was? It was somebody else that I was watching wave. Oh, well, not necessarily that, but in the comic
Wesley
book
Snipes.
was Cage. You know what I'm saying?
Cage, yeah. All day.
Cage, you know what I'm saying, nigga? He was in the comic books in the fucking 70s, nigga, and I was getting them.
Hey,
books,
bro.
you know?
Hey. A lot of
Black
superheroes
Panther.
back in the
The
day.
Black Falcon.
There's a lot of
Panther
black superheroes back in the
is
day.
number one.
Hey, and guess what they did? And real talk, they either made them super white or they put an Asian in there. Nowadays, represent for my Asians, you know what I'm saying? They getting it. They getting it right now. Hey,
1997.
Yeah.
real talk though.
Hey, they just came out with the
crazy.
fucking.
I don't know, but I still love
What is
Black
Spawn
Bear.
about?
They just came out.
What is that? What
They
is that
just
about?
came out with the
Zero.
Latino superhero.
What is Spawn?
Blue Beetle or whatever. Yeah, Blue
Oh,
Beetle.
that's gonna be live.
Yeah.
Blue Beetle.
Yeah.
George Lopez in that hoe.
Yeah.
Yeah. He like
Hey, but that's the thing though.
You see that, Boston?
We need
They came out with the
more.
Latino
We need
superhero.
more.
Blue Beetle.
We need more superheroes that are of the lesser.
Minority.
The minority, exactly, the lesser.
For sure.
Now, I'll say this though, real quick though.
That's just on some American shit. If you flip to any fucking minority channel, nigga, it's superheroes all on them motherfuckers. Cause I watch them on the Mexican stations. I watch them on the Asian stations. Look, if you go to Netflix, nigga, Netflix got
He said
all
go
the
to
foreign. Nigga, Netflix show all
Hey,
the
bro.
foreign.
Hey, bro.
Nigga, Indians, I watch everybody.
My Netflix be hitting me up on some Punjabi shit, which is like Indian.
right.
Like they be hitting me on some
Everybody got
Indian
fucking
superheroes,
heroes, man.
and then they be
push
hitting
that
me
now,
up
though.
on some fucking
Hey,
African heroes.
Africans and shit,
Man, I just
everybody
watched
got
Hey,
heroes.
hey,
You can go to
Junjaba, or is it Junjaba, or is this
I just
Junba
watched a tripped
Jumba?
out movie called River Wild. I think that's what it was
Oh,
called.
I just watched that.
I didn't watch
Dog with the
Yo, fuck that
Stupid
fool.
ass
Fuck
chick.
that bitch.
I
Hey,
just finished
saw
Swagger,
Blue
so I don't
Beetle.
know about that shit.
stupid ass chick.
I just
Dog.
finished Swagger.
Man, let's
Hey.
move on to the next.
And
That's
one.
the
that
same
Winter
chick
Time
from that
on
movie.
HBO. I like that.
Look, there he is.
The reason I didn't like that movie,
Spawn
River
is Robert
Wild.
Townsend too?
Nah.
No, that's
Oh,
Michael
Spawn
J.
is
White.
Michael Jai White.
That's Meteor Man.
Hey, the reason I didn't like that River Wild, because that chick who, the sister, right?
Yeah.
She's the same chick from that movie, That's My Boy with Adam Sandler and what's that other dude? Sandberg, Andy Sandberg.
Yeah.
That's my boy,
That's my boy, yeah.
right? And she's the one who fucked her brother,
Oh, okay.
right?
That's
So when I watched that movie River Wild, I was like,
Yeah, you were mad
she
at
fucked
her.
her brother, bro. I don't like her. I don't like her already. But she's supposed to be the heroine.
Yeah, look right there, dog.
Wait.
Right there.
Oh,
Spawn.
yeah. That was a dope
That shit
ass
was
movie.
badass.
That was a
Spawn,
dope
bro.
ass movie.
That
You
was
have
fire.
seen
Fire.
Spawn.
Nigga,
There's
Hey,
no
dude,
way.
original Spawn
you
is
gotta
the
rewatch that
shit.
shit.
I had the first fucking comic book, nigga.
I remember the fucking
the
toys.
whole
dog.
stretch
They
and
still-
then
movie.
with the fucking
Do they still
jail.
make the
My
toys
cousin
in
watched
Spawn?
that shit at my grandma's house.
McFarlane
Action figures?
toys?
was
You
live.
still make them?
Banana.
Is banana?
Yeah.
I hate banana. Does it taste like banana?
Now, them action figures were
He come
badass.
back, find his wife with the other man.
Yeah.
Fucking
He looks like a brand new born like calf, dog. With
Hey,
that
but
fucking-
Spawn 8, everybody's
that
like,
face
hey,
like that.
where's our black superhero? Spawn, motherfucker.
Yep.
Yeah, he's probably one of the dopest.
Motherfucker look like a Domino's
Hey, he's a
pizza
badass
right there.
martial- I've even seen someone
he
like
looked
his
like a
low-
Domino's
his
pizza right
low-budget
there.
movies and they're badass.
That's what I was saying earlier. Like anything he
another
puts
movie
out,
where
I'm
he, like,
watching.
fight
You ever
Hey,
seen-
He was like a fighter in one
Blood
of
and
those.
Bones.
Hey, what
Blood
about
and
Michael
Bones.
Jai
Blood
White
and Bones.
and
Blood and Bones.
Yeah,
Come on,
yeah,
man.
on the
yeah,
Mortal
yeah,
Kombat shit.
yeah.
Hey, that shit was tight though, right?
Yeah.
But see,
How they
the
gonna
show
make a
that-
fucking?
remember the show with the black lady? What's her name? With a fine ass man. She be directing now. She be directing a lot of. She be directing 50 Cent fucking movies and shit. remember the show that it was a spinoff from It was a spinoff from, God damn, man, from one of them Tyler Perry movies. He took Michael Jai White and the black lady that was on there.
Why am I getting married?
Yeah. They had their own TV show.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? They had their own TV show from there. They
Yeah.
had that shit too. Nigga, that show was funny as fuck.
Yeah.
Them niggas ain't have to be tough. He wasn't on no tough shit. No.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
did
like
a
a-
certain
playing.
part.
It was-
It was
yeah.
certain when he had to,
He had to
play,
act,
but
yeah.
he did.
Hey,
But
hey,
for the
hey.
most part, it was comedy.
It was like a Tyler Perry type of shit.
that shit
Yeah,
was live, man.
Hey, so real talk.
crazy, yeah.
Like, I mean, like since the mid '90s and on till now, there have been a lot of black sitcoms, right? Black fucking shows that have been going on, right?
And Asian.
Right.
Fresh off the boat.
Hey,
That's
fresh
my
off.
shit.
Hey,
That's my shit.
yo, but fresh off the boat, fuck that shit. Hey, dude, Eddie
like
Wong,
that?
Eddie
Wong
Wong,
was hard,
he
bro.
dropped that shit after the first season
Because he
because
didn't like the way that was direction it was going.
well, no.
He didn't like how it was going with the whole ABC shit.
Right. So fresh off the boat was
fuck with
supposed.
Eddie Wong.
No. Hey, Eddie Wong's dope, but
He
Eddie
is.
Wong, 100%.
He's a comedian.
They wanted his story, right?
Yeah.
And then after the first season, he was like, "Nah, I don't like the way it's going," right?
Yeah.
So he did his
Yeah,
thing,
he-
right?
no,
Whatever.
yeah.
Peace out. Bounce, right?
That's her name.
But Kim's Convenience.
Yeah.
Have y'all ever seen?
That's a dope show too.
Kim's Convenience is
It's
dope,
based
right?
in Canada though.
It is, right? But it got canceled after 5 seasons.
It was a
Hey,
dope show. I liked it.
But why did it get canceled?
Asian
have no
show
idea.
or the Cho.
It was the
family.
number
Those, like,
one
girls,
show.
Asians.
Really?
On ABC.
In Canada.
It was
She's a
dope.
comedian,
I liked it.
The main chick.
But why did it get
I don't
canceled?
know. The dad was my
Amy
favorite
Cho, I
character.
think.
Alrighty, we're gonna move on to the next one, man. On Friday, hip hop turned 50 years old.
50
No
years
shit.
old.
August 11th, 1973 is the day that hip hop was
And
created.
what was the first song?
Man, we were trying to
what's
think
his
about
name?
that the other day.
Hold on, I got it.
Being that we'll
Rappers
just
Delight.
start, we'll go through everybody that's here. When was everybody introduced to hip hop? Being that Daddy was probably the oldest, so we'll start with you,
No,
Joe.
not, he's
All right,
not the
hey,
rapper.
first hip hop song I ever heard.
Yeah, Big
Um,
Daddy Kane,
about
but
it.
he's not the first rapper.
Before him?
So
Bro,
I was
his
introduced to
rappers
hip hop
way
when I
before
was
Big
like
Daddy
12, 13, 14 years old. Rollerblading video, right? I can't remember what rollerblading video was, but it was the song introduced. Can I kick it? Right. So all day, Tribe Called Quest, right?
Yeah.
That was my first introduction to hip hop, right?
Yeah.
Is a rollerblading video, right?
Yeah.
And I was just like, damn, dude,
That's what's
can I
up.
kick it? Yes, you can. Yo, that captivated me, right? Not because of, I grew up with like fucking rock and roll. My dad was all into that fucking Ozzy, type shit, Led Zeppelin. When I heard fucking, can I kick it? Yes, you can, right? That phrase right there had so much volume.
Yeah.
Can I kick it?
Yeah, that's still one of my favorite
Yes, you can.
fucking hip hop songs
Right,
to this day.
right. I can skateboard. I can BMX. I can do aggressive sports with that song, right? Because I saw somebody do some badass shit.
While you were hearing that.
Yeah.
For sure.
So
for
like
sure.
that for me, like that was the first introduction to hip hop was Tribe Called Quest, and the next song was Beat Nuts. You know what I'm saying? Beat Nuts, and then after that was motherfucking Fergie.
Shit.
Goddamn.
That wasn't no hip
Not,
hop.
but it wasn't Fergie, but it was before Fergie got into the group.
Oh, you talking about
Black
the-
Eyed Peas.
Black Eyed Peas. Yeah, back in the day,
That was
like
like pop shit though.
yeah. But back in the day, before they
Yeah,
got
they were like
Fergie,
hip-hop.
they
Oh,
were
yeah.
super hip hop, like
They were
Beat
like a
Nuts,
tribe.
Black Eyed
Already,
Peas, fucking Black Star, fucking all that shit, dude. I got introduced to hip hop through aggressive skateboarding
But through
and
the skate
rollerblade.
videos,
Yeah,
like,
skate videos and shit like that. That's how I learned about hip hop. Like,
I'd say my introduction to hip hop was, I said on the previous podcast that it was like Bone Thugs, but I was talking about it the other day and I just remembered my introduction to hip hop has to be fucking Too Short's first album, Life Is Too Short, with the blue cover with this face on that, with this like half his body or whatever is on.
Yeah.
My dad had that shit. And
Hey, your dad had that shit, right?
that shit was so raw. Like he would only literally play that shit whenever he was like fucking drunk. Or fucking had been
right,
smoked
wilding
out,
out, wilding out.
But if it was just 3:00 in the afternoon and we were just all cruising in the family caravan with the 4 kids, my
Some
mom
Leon
and dad, like,
Haywood.
he probably playing like some Jodeci or some shit. But let it get about 11, 12 o'clock at night. He had a
Feeling
couple
good.
of them blue bulls. Yeah, blue bulls.
Feeling good.
Smoke a couple of J's. Yeah, he gonna put on that Too Short
Say,
shit.
man.
So I'll reiterate real quick though.
Say,
Let's go through the line right quick. Let's go down the line.
Yeah.
Say, man, when Short came out, bro, I'm talking about this nigga had that knock.
Yeah, hell
That nigga
yeah.
had knock on every fucking
on every
thing.
track. Hell
On
yeah.
every
hell yeah.
track. And I'm talking about that nigga shit was popping, bro. I remember me and my partner arguing over between Too Short and Too Live Crew. You know, my nigga LA.
Damn, that's a good one
My
right
nigga
there.
LA on that, you know, he really on that Too Live Crew shit.
Too
You know what I'm
Live's
saying? Real tough.
underestimated,
You know
you
what
know?
I'm saying? Nigga, I was like, because, you know, Too Live Crew was on the ratchet hoe shit. You know what I'm saying? And it fitted me and my partner, cause my partner liked ratchet hoes, but I was Kid Cree at that time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you know, so I was always on some player shit.
That's all I'm saying.
I was always on some player shit. You know what I'm saying? So when Short came out with when that dope fiend, when that nigga dropped that dope
Dope
fiend,
Fiend,
beat,
yeah.
that was
Yeah.
it. That's my. I don't care what a nigga
That was
cocktails, all that shit,
Yeah,
whatever.
hell yeah.
You can play any one of them motherfuckers. Nothing will ever be better than Dope Fiend beat to me because
Already.
the beat is what the fuck it is, nigga, and that nigga spit that shit on that
Hell
hoe,
yeah.
man.
Hey,
You
but
know
that
what
Two
I'm
Live
saying?
Crew though, hey, Two Live had a lot of play on some fucking live TV type shit. Right? Hey, just don't cuss. Don't say this shit.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of interviews and shit.
Right,
you can
right,
go
right.
back and watch with Too
Say.
Live
But
and
what
shit
made
like
Two Live Crew was that live performance. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I say
Before there was that
Yeah.
fucking
nigga.
what's that bitch name?
I told you when I said they was on that
Gil-
ratchet shit.
Yeah,
When I said they was on that ratchet shit,
Yeah.
nigga.
What was her name?
You get your ass licked on the Two
Tipper
Live
Gore.
Crew stage, nigga. If that nigga grab you and one of them bitches grab
one-
you,
yeah, the Two
he
Live
sick one of
Crew
them
dancers.
bitches grab you.
Yeah,
You fuck
hell
around
yeah.
and get fucked up, nigga.
Two Live's arch nemesis was Tipper Gore.
Shit.
She's the one that put that fucking parental advisory out there. You know what I'm saying? Like back in the 80s, bro.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Late 80s, early 90s.
For sure.
She was pushing for that parental advisory.
Yeah.
Shit, let's run down the line right quick. Shit, Ken 2, what's your introduction to hip hop?
Man, if I had to really think back and go back to like the first time I fell in love with hip hop.
Not even feeling like your introduction. I fell in love just when the first time you remember hearing like some rap. Shit, it could have been late 90s. It ain't got to be the early 90s. Shit.
No, like
Yeah, you
probably
gotta be
like
cool.
Little Flip, the 3-Headed Monster when he came out with that mixtape.
Already.
Real talk.
When he was doing like
Like all the underground
yeah,
mixtapes
like before
already.
he really came out, like but that
Hustler
3-Headed
Stackers
Monster-
in.
Yeah, like right before he was getting signed and all that build up with everything, and he come out with a Leprechaun. Like
Yeah.
them two mixtapes before is probably when I really fell in love with like.
Flip.
The
I
underground.
fell in love with freestyling. I
Yeah,
didn't
that boy
really
could
fall in love with
freestyle.
him as a rapper. I fell in love with freestyling and just putting it to a beat and going. I thought it was the shit.
I feel that.
And then from there, I grew into loving like rap. But that's what really introduced me to hip hop. Where I was like, I fuck with this.
Already, shit. Alex, what's your
I
introduction?
think mine was like, because in the country there
You know what I'm
was
saying?
none
Out
of
there,
that shit.
Petro. What y'all
There
listening
wasn't
to
none of that
Petro, man?
shit. But Tejano
Music.
music, because there's a fucking
Yeah.
radio station in that down the street from where
Yeah.
we live. Tejano
Free
music.
Peso Pluma.
But anyway,
Pluma.
to me
thought
it
you
was
could
like
know.
the Cypress Hill,
Right on.
like Exhibit,
Yeah.
Snoop Dogg.
That's still like
Dr.
grimy
Dre,
shit. That's like grimy
some
shit.
NWA, like
That's a good
Wu-Tang,
introduction. That's a
like,
good
yeah,
introduction.
hell
If you
yeah.
came
dog.
in,
I
that's a good
started
introduction.
hearing all that shit. And
Shit, I
was
remember
like,
the
what
first time I heard
fuck?
Wu Tang. I thought my mom was
But
gonna
yeah, all
beat my
that.
ass.
I mean, the list goes on, but that was just the ones that
Yeah,
come to my head. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's a good
that-
introduction.
Who the
that's a
Wu-Tang?
damn- that was a
Who the
dope-ass
Wu Tang? No
introduction.
Chinese in my house.
God damn.
Redman and Method Man just had a performance at Coachella.
Hey,
That was
what's
up
up?
close and personal. I sent that video to you, freak, so you can see like the background. I don't know. if you
Rock
got it.
Wall, they do a Rock
You know what I
Wall.
like up there? I like Big L up there.
Oh, Big L.
Big
Oh,
L
don't
was
get me
going
started,
in.
bro. Hey, gone too soon, bro. Hey, Big L, seriously, hey, that boy's rhymes, hey,
It was dope.
in all
He was
honesty,
live.
that is the best battle rapper ever without battle rapping. Was Big L.
Fool was live.
Shit, Daddy Creed, what's your introduction to hip hop? Shit.
It was Rapper's Delight, bro. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? It was.
That's
it was,
crazy
It
because
was
that was
Rapper's
gonna be my
Delight.
answer with that shit, and there's definitely a gap there.
Yeah.
Rapper's Delight, bro. Sugar Hill Gang. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
I
yeah.
remember when this shit started, bro. Like when like the first recorded rap song I had. You know what I'm saying? If rap is 50 years old, I'm 51, bro. You know what I'm saying? So
How old you is?
I'm 51.
He said 51.
I don't know. You know, it go back. I don't know if y'all ever heard the Last Poets.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like these dudes, you know, they considered the godfather of raps, but it's dudes that even from the 40s, the 30s, and the 30s that they were considered the first rappers. You know what I'm saying? In essence of how they were singing, these dudes was really rhyming. You know what I'm saying?
How y'all feel about there was that one band I think it's Metro, they had that song Ridin on Berlin. Berlin was actually one of the first bands that she actually came out with a hip hop track in the early 80s.
You talking about Blondie?
Yeah, Blondie,
You
not
talking
Berlin,
about
Blondie.
Blondie.
Yeah.
You talking about Rap Is Back with Fab Five Freddy on there?
Yeah, right.
No, Rapture.
Yeah.
The song's called Rapture. Yeah, this was a song.
And she
in
did
the
that
80s.
shit right, but
Yeah.
but it wasn't really rap. It was just phonetics.
Yeah.
Dude just had a few little. Yeah, that's what.
I mean, it's like what Rick Rubin did with
Because all she
what
said was
Rick
Fab-
Rubin
what-
did with Beastie
what
Boys.
It was really was he was the DJ that she named. Fab Five Freddy was a DJ.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
She,
Shit
and, she,
already.
and she said Fab Five Freddy.
Yeah.
Rap is back. You know what I'm saying? It was just a few little bars, and they gave her. And it was credited with like being one of the
rap
songs,
yeah.
You know what
Oh,
I'm
okay,
saying?
okay.
One of the songs from the first songs to have raps. And I ain't gonna lie, that song there, that Rapture shit, it was used by a lot of people in the hip hop community.
100%.
It was a popular song in our fucking community. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
all day.
Yeah, Blonde, that was a bad motherfucker.
Did it take a while for hip hop to hit Corpus or?
Oh no, from the jump, baby.
Already.
From the jump.
From the jump.
Damn.
Yeah.
Because
Corpus
of
is his own
vinyl.
niche.
Because of the vinyl.
Corpus has his own
And
niche.
the music, and
Where would
the
they-
music stores and shit like that.
Where
Yeah.
would they like the clubs and all that? Was it all that on the north side? They would
Yeah,
play that?
yeah.
Hey, bro.
The north side and the west side. You wasn't going because that's where the DJs were.
Okay.
You had your regular radio DJs, but you wasn't going to hear that shit on there.
Have you ever-
Well, you was going to hear. Okay, this is what I tell you. You would hear Rappers Delight and all that shit on there because that's where we heard it at. It was
Yeah.
on the radio. We
Yeah.
heard it constantly on the radio, but we also heard it at the home too because of the vinyl. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hell
but
yeah.
the other shit, we heard it at. You heard it
At the
with the
club,
Bobby
the club,
Lewis.
yeah, yeah.
Hey,
Like,
hey,
you
hey,
heard it with the
yeah,
Bobby
yeah,
Lewis.
yeah.
You heard it with the Dennis. I mean with the Bobby Lewis is the James Kings, the Chris Cornegay's, the Bullets. You know what I'm saying? You heard
The
from
Bullets.
DJs because they were the local
And they were going
neighborhood
buying the
DJs.
records,
Yeah,
looking for the hot
they were
shit.
from
to-
the north side.
Hey, the
and
Bullets,
west side,
though.
These were the parties were at. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Concerning rap music, you wasn't fit to go. There was at that time you wasn't fit to go into a Mexican neighborhood and hear some rap music.
Yeah,
At
yeah.
Nothing. You weren't gonna hear that. You weren't gonna. It wasn't gonna be no black block party in a Hispanic
Yeah,
neighborhood. It was
That's why Houston progressed so much with like back in the day with Leon Haywood, like with that old soul shit. Like Houston popped off on that shit. Corpus didn't. But hold on, have y'all seen pictures like from the 60s and 70s of downtown Corpus? It shit look like Vegas.
Yeah, I see some of the.
Shit look like Vegas, bro.
I know the Retama Park is
Neon, hey, bro,
never seen it.
and the underground fucking
tunnel.
walkways.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yo, Corpus had a whole underground fucking community,
Yeah,
and it was nothing. It was nothing but community.
Oh, I got a question for Creed too, real quick. Cause I gave Freak a CD that's basically like a CD of like all funk shit.
Yeah.
It's like maybe was it 2 or 3 discs?
3 discs.
3 discs, and it's all different funk shit. And he's like saying that a lot of the rap songs that you hear today are songs like
Hell yeah.
that they sample from songs that
Yes.
are on
Yeah.
the 3 discs.
Okay, hey,
Hold on, besides
yeah,
that,
yeah.
Freak also says that listening to those between those 3 discs that some of that shit is like the early form of rap.
Yeah.
Because some of those
100%.
dudes were like
Yeah.
rapping on like those funk tracks
Yeah.
and shit
I
like
told you,
that.
Atomic. Look,
George Clinton.
George
George
Clinton,
Clinton, hey,
most
Funkadelic,
samples,
hey.
Funkadelic.
That was the true
Parliament
Snoopzilla right there.
Parliament Funkadelic.
Uh-huh.
This is where Boosie out.
Yeah,
Boosie
yeah,
Collins
yeah.
is
Boosie
a part
Collins,
of
yeah.
this. This is George Clinton. George Clinton is probably one of the most, if not the most, sampled
Influential.
individual
Yeah,
sampled.
in the
Sampled, hell
Snoop
game.
got his name from George Clinton.
In this game. You know what I'm saying? If you go back to mid Ice Cube, you know what I'm saying? Majority of that music, Bob Gun and all that shit, that good music when Cube was really vibing and doing this shit.
Yeah.
Nigga, that was before. I'm talking about the music before motherfucking goddamn Dub C when West Side Connect.
Yeah, yeah.
Before that era, that
Ba-da.
Cube before that era, that all that was George Clinton inspired, man.
Hell yeah,
All
all
that
that
was
Dr. Dre
George,
shit.
hey, George
inspired,
Clinton
bro.
gave Snoop his name. Hey, there was that album. Snoop, he had that song Snoopzilla, and I mean it was one of fucking Snoop's first fucking samples. Was from George Clinton. And it was from the Funkadelic, and that whole album,
Doggy
dude.
Dogg.
I got,
Yeah.
Snoop
That's
Doggy,
a George Clinton
Snoop Doggy,
sample.
That's a-
Dogg. That's a Clinton.
Yeah.
That's a George Clinton
Hey,
sample.
I got that record. I got that record on vinyl, and OG stuff.
That's a
and I'm
Tommy
reading.
Dog.
I'm reading
Yeah,
the
yeah,
inserts.
yeah.
I'm
That's
reading
why
the
I told you
inserts.
Yeah.
That when you had asked me the other day about the what's the name, and I was like, Atomic Dog was one of the
Atomic,
and Double Dutch Bus. These
Yeah.
these
Yeah.
was considered rap songs.
These
Yeah.
are the breaks.
Yeah.
Break it up, break it.
That's
Man,
Curtis
Curtis
Blow.
Blow.
I saw him
Curtis
this
Blow.
year.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go back,
That's dope.
man. Have you ever seen that motherfucking movie Crush Groove?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Like, go back and look at
Damn.
some. Have you ever seen Rapping?
I haven't seen rapping.
With Blair Underwood.
No.
Go back and look at these
I've
things.
se-
man.
I've seen goddamn
You know what I'm
Crush
saying? Go
Groove.
back
I
and
haven't
look at
seen
some of
rapping,
these things. Wild Style. Go back and look at some of these things.
Yeah, hell
This
yeah.
dude right here.
That song
He's on
is
Stage
called
45.
Loops. It's
Yeah,
called
yeah,
Loopzilla.
yeah.
Saying he
Yeah.
has a segment at 4:00,
Yeah, I listened to it.
and he does the old originals, and then he does what they did with the new rap.
Hey,
Every day he does that.
Snoop got his shit from
Yeah.
Loopzilla. Loopzilla is that track
Yeah.
from
Oh,
George
yeah.
Clinton. Hey, yo, bro, and hey, dude, it's like every single album he has.
Well, he
like-
pays tributes to the Funk Master shit.
Yeah, they had that, say he was.
But pay homage, right? Pay
Yeah,
homage,
hell
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Pay
Yeah,
homage.
Tupac. We didn't
Go
say
ahead, Cree.
Tupac.
Know your
Tupac, too.
history.
He was at one
Yeah.
point like George Clinton was getting mad.
Put
at,
the mic in front of you.
at people, and was getting was kind of like he
For
wanted
stealing his shit,
He wanted not
but that fool
not
had to pay
about
like
stealing
20
the
members
shit.
in the band, though.
He cared about he cared that people was paying homage like that. You know what I'm saying? He cared that people paying homage. He didn't really know why a lot of people was getting upset.
Like Jerry
Oh.
Garcia.
You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
like Jerry Garcia.
Yeah, but
That- yeah.
he gets eventually, shit went his, the other way, and he started, getting his ends for
Yeah.
the shit. But
Yes, yeah.
he took it as niggas paying homage to him. You know what I'm saying?
He's like, I changed it.
Y'all
like
saw that
for
drink
real.
No,
champ
he
shit.
made no.
Because,
Clinton,
like, they
George
do it
Clinton
neat.
made the rap game, bro.
They do
He
it
made
neat.
the rap game. That's why there's always that, like in Animaniacs.
That is a,
In
as an
Animaniacs,
artist, that's something that you're like, fuck, yes.
y'all ever see like the beginning of Animaniacs where like George Clinton,
comes
not
out. Yeah.
George Clinton, but it's Bill Clinton's playing the sax, right?
Yeah.
And they have that line, but it's Bill Clinton playing the sax. It's like part of the theme song, right? But that sax line is from George Clinton, not Bill Clinton.
Oh, already.
But Bill Clinton does play the saxophone.
Already, for sure. I want to talk about that. Y'all see where they had for the 50 year of hip hop anniversary, they have gave Bone Thugs and Harmony their own street.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I
I
saw
just
that.
saw that
Yeah, so
earlier.
that shit was
And
live.
I just saw earlier today that the street
It's
sign has
99.
been stolen.
What's it? Hey, hold on.
Oh,
That
yeah.
didn't take long.
I'd steal the sign too. Hold on, I'd steal the sign too, bro.
That didn't take long.
I'd be the first person to steal that
Yeah,
sign.
these
Yeah,
motherfuckers.
I'm with
Because
Brock.
it's been there for like the last
I'm
week
with
or
Brock.
two.
Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. You want to
I'm
be a
with Brock.
legend? I stole it first.
It's disrespectful, but man, I think, man, look.
It's no
look,
different
man,
than that player street.
Disrespectful, hey, bro.
Time.
You know when you was 14, 15, Cree,
Look,
you would do the
ain't-
same
ain't-
shit.
No, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. If they put up a Bobby Lewis street sign, bro, I'm stealing that motherfucker.
Nah, Red.
Hell
Swear
yeah.
to God, bro.
All
If
day.
they were to like ever put up like a Bobby Lewis street sign, nigga.
Yeah.
Man, look,
Look at that.
man.
Hey, hey,
if his brothers don't, if his brothers or his son or his family members don't beat me to it, that bitch mine, dog. Hey, I'm one legged ass gonna climb
Hey,
up
but real
that
talk-
pole and do whatever the fuck I need to do to get that bitch off.
I
that
guarantee
bitch.
you his family ain't on that same vibe though. They ain't on that same vibe. They ain't on that
Damn, they were just showing how easy it is to fucking take.
Exactly.
hell
Look
yeah,
at
it's easy,
everybody
bro.
there. Everybody,
They're
it's,
like,
it's
nah,
a
that's
Everybody
crowd.
reading it like, all right, this.
Look at their.
Here we go. This
put
how we
some
do
trust
it.
into
Yeah,
the
no, they
niggas.
should have made a more sturdy sign than that. Come on.
They should have put
bro.
that bitch higher.
Sturdy
They
sign?
should've, like,
that
nailed-
motherfucker on a ladder using a ratchet wrench. Are you kidding
No
me?
shit, I
That's
was like,
sturdy.
yeah, I just knew.
Yo,
was
he
finna
doing
use a
this.
drill. I just
You
knew
you
finna
know
drill
he
that
putting
motherfucker.
it in.
Got up there with a
Nah,
ratchet
yeah.
ranch. And did the same goddamn thing, shit.
How many times
Hey,
they said
hey,
that
you
player
know
street
they
in
got the
West,
fucking.
Sarasota?
You know they got that torque
All the
wrench
time.
that.
Yeah.
Let them put up a.
All them cameras out, hell yeah, somebody
They
clicked
said
the
they
link.
Hey,
want
hey,
a ladder.
you see, hey, you
You
see
see
the
the ladder
swagger
there.
he
Leave
had
it
though.
for us.
You see that swagger he had when he came down? He said, "Yeah, I
Bobby
did it."
Lewis sign. I'm
Somebody
stealing
was
that
on
up.
Facebook
Yeah.
Live watching. I'm finna go grab that.
Yup.
Hey, bro, there's a
They say
street.
48
Hey,
hours
Shit,
after the
his
dedication.
family-
God.
shit.
there's a street
I
called
don't give a
Brock,
fuck how bad
That's
that
a
is.
and I haven't
Sure.
stolen it yet. Yet.
Go to jail for that motherfucker.
I ain't trying to get myself in
Where to
trouble,
go?
but I'm just saying I haven't stolen it yet. Hell yeah, fool.
I pay to get. I pay
That's
a
a- hey,
motherfucker to go
that's
There's
right
a street
there
called
on it.
Boston, but I ain't finna go
Damn,
do
I
no
be
crazy
like, look
shit.
at here, climb
Hey,
up
so
the
tell me about the
motherfucking
Boston shit.
pole and go get
What?
my motherfucking
You from
sign.
Boston or?
That's my last name, fool.
Oh, that's your last name? Hey, real talk. Hey, real talk. When he said Boston,
Welcome to
the
the
first
podcast.
time when Raymond said Boston, I was like, oh shit, I'll be sitting with stats.
Raymond.
I just told him the other day.
Yeah.
Because he's coming out soon. Shout out.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Water Boy. Shout out K9.
Hey, I ain't gonna say free stats because I'll piss off Deshaun, but you know.
I'll definitely pull up with my nigga here.
But I didn't know he was locked up. But free him if you can.
Oh, he's already on his way out.
Yeah.
For sure. Shit, we gonna move on to the next one, man. There was a Lil Durk show in Chicago, and then there was like rumors spreading that there was an active shooter, and everything just basically went array at the fucking show. People were running through the crowd. There was rumors, and there was even a video on Say Cheese
What?
of people breaking into the vendor booth, stealing merchandise, and all types of shit.
I was just being
Do
ratchet.
y'all think that he just puts off that type of energy?
Who?
Lil Durk.
You know what, man?
Shit, I can't tell you yes or no
I
about
say
that. Fool.
kinda.
Look, bro. Man, this is real shit, man. And I always go back to say this, man. You know, when you read psychology and you understand psychology and you study that shit, man, you know as a man thinking, so is he, dog. When these young niggas, this is why they not like us, King. This is why the majority of these young niggas is not player. You see, this is why a lot of these young niggas is not player, because we stayed on money mode. We
Yeah.
stayed on player mode. You know what I'm saying? We stayed on mode of getting out of motherfucking situations that required a nigga not going to jail. Now,
Yeah.
I went to prison. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? I ain't on the front, but this is majority of my partners. This is the mode they stay in.
Yeah.
This is the type of the music we listen to. You know what I'm saying? We listen to the 8 Balls and our niggas. There's a difference between hustlers and trappers. We listen to hustlers. We listen to hustle music
Yeah.
way before T.I. came with the hustle
Hell
music.
yeah.
We've been listening to that shit since Pimp C,
Hell
8 Ball,
yeah.
MJG, and all these niggas from back in the day. That's why we didn't. That's why niggas like me wasn't going to the penitentiary till they was 30 and shit like that. These niggas, all these niggas, this music today talk about is kill, 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 kill.
Yeah.
What they gonna do to a nigga? Pay for a bitch, pay for a bitch, and like this. And if you, and this is all that's in your mind. This is all you feeding this. That's why these niggas can't get up off the fucking couch and go get a job, dog.
Hey, but in the mid
Their
'90s,
mentality is on that.
in the mid '90s, the movie said this, right? You got these, Craig. Your hands,
Yeah,
Craig.
but they in Chicago,
But at the same time-
they ain't on that shit
But
no
I tell you
more.
what, at the same time, you know what?
But yeah,
They
hey,
rapping about smoking the dead people and shit.
But why ain't they?
But
Hey,
besides
why
the
ain't
music,
they on
they
throwing
portray
hands
it in
shit?
how else?
Yeah.
You see it in the
Why
shot.
they popping guns? Like
You see it in Power, like in Forest. Like you see motherfuckers, like they portraying that this is your only option. They
But
portray,
you know what?
And that
You know what?
that ain't right.
No, the thing is.
6ix9ine
Look,
already
listen
showed
to
popping
what
guns
I'm
ain't no
saying.
shit.
This is what I'm saying.
Just rat on a nigga.
If the communities wasn't like these, they would have nothing to portray.
Yep.
They would have nothing to rap about. You feel what I'm saying? But they always try to push it on the rapper. You can't push it on the rapper because the motherfucker only give you the story that they know.
Yep.
If you don't want to hear this shit, you got to go to the motherfucking entity that pushed the shit. You know what I'm saying? And you're not gonna. We're never gonna defeat them.
So are you saying?
We're
Are
never
you?
But that's what I'm
Are you saying
They
mainstream?
uses it in all forms. Like they gonna use it in the acting. They gonna use it in TV shows. They gonna use it. That's what they do to portray.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's why you see it in the shot. That's why you see it in Power. And, like with Tommy Forrest and like that's what you see. Like that's what they trying to portray. And I always think like there's more to that. And so like I know a little bit about Durk. And like where was this concert at? Was it in Chicago?
United Center.
It was
Well,
in Chicago.
Yeah.
Well, has mainstream
Exactly.
has mainstream rap and hip hop become systemic? That's a great question.
Yo.
Has it become systemic?
Yeah. Once they put it on the air, you know what I'm saying? Who goes to the penitentiary from listening to this shit? Who come in? Do you hear anything?
Now, white folk.
Hold on. In all honesty, do you hear any gangster Asian rap music? Do you hear any gangster Indian rap music? Do you really hear any deep gangster Mexican rap music? Hold on. I'm not saying you go to underground.
No, I'm
You go
agree
to the
with you. I'm
underground.
agree with you
You
100%.
can go to the underground. I'm talking about on fucking TV. I'm talking about that's being played.
Right. In
I'm talking about
America,
that's being played
in
on
America,
rotation
No,
every
I'm agreeing with
fucking
you.
day.
I'm
And
agreeing
every
with you.
fucking day.
I'm agreeing with you.
So
All
when
day,
you
I'm agreeing with you.
when you locked in, your people's locked into that.
Because all of
My
this-
people is
yeah.
locked into that. You feel what I'm saying?
Because I was gonna say, like, besides you being in that little underground group that knows that Mexican underground rap, you don't really know that. The only reason why you know that is because you got a cousin that a cousin, and it's no different than we were talking about how I even learned about.
But
Chicago
isn't
music.
that what
It was through a
networking is,
cousin.
though?
You know what I mean?
Con
And
too,
you're
isn't that what
exactly right.
networking is, though?
But that is networking. But at the same time, like if I don't know about it and I ain't from that, I ain't from.
So how do you
Chicago,
find
I don't
out
know how
about
goes. You just listen to it. But like how he's saying, it's. I mean, it pushes out like there's a little.
But you also got these content creators on YouTube that they're damn near
Look,
starting
look.
beef by clipping
Look,
videos.
look,
together.
look, look,
They do
look,
that
look,
shit. They
look,
do that
bro.
shit.
Don't nobody make money off of nobody misery but black people misery, dog.
Yo,
Black people misery sell, dog. The destruction of black people sell, dog.
Oh, 100%. Hey, why is there privatized fucking penitentiaries?
Nigga,
Why is there privatized penitentiaries?
because
then?
we're still in the penitentiary. We're still in the field.
Because of,
It ain't nothing changed.
because
It
of the
just
rap
got
game.
prettier.
Because of hip hop. Because of rap game.
No, it ain't because of
No.
that. It ain't because
Let me
of
shine
hip-hop.
light. Let me shine
This
light
shit
on
ain't
this.
stopped.
Let me shine light on this. Right. So like, if you talk about what you do in your daily life, right, you're speaking about what you know, right? What is most minorities doing? Talking about being poor, right, and trying to get up, right? So what happens when these folk start living that
but
life?
in that drill rap, they not even talking about being poor and shit
They're
like
not.
that. They just talking about
They
fucking
talking about
gunning
killing.
each other's
They just
down
straight
and
up
shit
going
like
down
that. They
and
not
like-
rapping. That's what Chris was
like-
saying earlier.
Hey,
They not rapping.
They got the nicest shoes and the nicest cars,
They not rapping about that.
but they don't live in the nicest
They
houses.
not
Big
even
difference.
rapping about
Bro,
that.
man, look.
That's what Cree was said earlier.
Look,
Like we
Look,
listen to
when
player
it come-
music.
When it comes to this, look, man, I ain't make 51 for fucking nothing, dog. I'm telling you, when it comes to black people, can't nobody tell me about black people but me. And what the fuck is going on? When it comes to the things that enables our community, motherfuckers be on the outside looking in. I'm telling you what the fuck I know. You know what I'm saying? Can't nobody make nothing without. Look, bro. Everything, man. Everything black people do allows people to feed their fucking selves. In
I
the
think-
entertainment business, anything we create. Listen, hold on, give me time, bro. Don't cut me off.
I didn't.
Don't cut me off. Anything we fucking do, a motherfucker will gravitate to it because they want to be a part of our culture, and some of the shit we do will ruin your fucking life.
100%.
And that's what's promoted. That's hold on, man. I'm not finished, bro. Don't cut me off. You're going to get your fucking time. Because when you said about the prison and shit and all this shit, man, look, when you speak on something, make sure you know what the fuck you're talking about, especially when it come to my people, bro. This shit ain't nothing changed for us, bro. Ain't nothing changed for us. You see us still die on TV, don't you? You see us still die at the hands of people who do not look like us on TV, don't you?
Every day.
You know what I'm saying? So the music you hear are a reflection of the fucking nigga that they made, man. And only way the powers that be are going to continue to make money is off of black people misery, black people entertainment. The shit that we do is Sambo-ish, man, at the end of the fucking day. But we do it to feed our fucking family, my nigga. We do it to feed our fucking family.
But what?
In anything, a black girl get on TV and twerk. You know what they say? That bitch nasty.
That bitch
and
nasty.
All this type of shit. But let the white girl get on
Ratchet.
TV and twerk. They can go start classes and shit. They can go do all type of fucking shit and feed their whole fucking family.
You see in Russia all the time.
Anything that we do, people can make money off of it, dog. You can make money off of it. He can make money off of it. I don't give a fuck what race of people are. You can start. If we start rapping, you can start rapping. But if we start dancing, you can emulate our. We don't copy nobody's shit, bro.
But okay,
we don't run around here emulating nobody as a whole, as a people, or nothing, bro.
But why
you don't see no fucking? Hold on, man. I'm on my shit right now. Don't stop me, dog.
No, I'm not stopping. I'm about to reiterate.
You're gonna get your time. Have you ever seen a black mariachi band, bro?
Well, I mean,
a whole bunch of fucking niggas. I'm talking about. You might see one. There's your general and shit, motherfuckers. I know. There's some people I know. Don't get it twisted. Oh shit, I got Mexican kids, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted. But I'm saying, as a fucking whole, as a whole bunch of us down the fucking line, have you ever seen something like that? You've never. No. As a whole fucking line, have you seen 50 fucking rock bands at one fucking time, bro? You know what I'm saying? But everybody, have you ever seen 1,000 fucking niggas in kimonos? You never seen nothing like that. You never seen nothing like that, bro. But you know what? Everybody has ate off of whatever the fuck we done, bro.
Yep.
Hey, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. That's what culture is for. That's for us to mean that we get to know each other. But I'm talking about when it comes to the shit that we see on TV, the shots, the Shahs, the Powers, the music, the Little Durks and shit that we hear, these industries cannot make no money unless it's off of our misery. They're not going to put no positive shit on us because why? The shit that we do keep the penitentiaries filled.
Exactly.
You know
exactly.
All the poor people, they ride with us. A lot of the majority of the poor people, they ride with us. The majority of what fucking color they is. And you know what a lot of the poor people is? You know what you see in the penitentiary? A lot of poor Mexicans that was poor. A lot of whites that was poor. A lot of fucking Asians that was poor.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't when you see white people in there, them motherfuckers be white collar crime motherfuckers. Yeah. It don't be, you'll catch your fucking rapists, you catch your dope dealers and shit like that are white. But them motherfuckers be white collar crime motherfuckers. It be motherfuckers that look like us. That be on that shit right there. Yeah. That sits behind that. And that comes from us, bro. That comes from our pain and our misery. And it's promoted so motherfucking much that we make that shit look good. And people gravitate to it. These motherfuckers make our pain and our misery look good. And people gravitate to it.
And it sells.
But you heard about that story. Hey, Creek, you heard about that story though. Like, right. A bunch of black executives in the hip hop crew, in the hip hop movement, right? Meeting with a bunch of white executives and saying, hey, we need to push this gangster rap. We need to push this trap feel. Right. Why?
To balance out, bro.
Why? So that they can fill the fucking penitentiaries.
They took the balance out, man. We had at one point in the rap game, you had your left brain and your right side of the brain.
Oh, look at Ice Cube. Ice Cube, Ice T.
You had your PDs,
all day.
You had your X Clans. You had your Tribes Called Quest. You had your Queen Latifah. You had your Moni Loves. You know what I'm saying?
You had a band called Body Count with Ice T and Anthrax.
You had a whole
with a song called Cop Killer.
You had a whole bunch of
and now he's on Law and Order.
What you call it?
For like 20 seasons.
You know what I'm saying?
They used to wear a lot of the college shirts, you know what I'm saying, that promoted Morehouse and all these different type of things. We just didn't have yada, 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 yada. No, we also had this other stuff, too, that balances the both sides of the right, the left and the right brain. But this shit here does not make, this shit here pushes black people to success. This shit over here let black people know who they are. This people here make black people empowered. But we can't afford to let these motherfuckers be empowered. So, but this shit over here, it promotes killing. It promotes
it also holds you back.
Women.
Exactly.
It promotes staying on fucking child support, welfare, and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? By being ratchet
systemic.
And all that shit. We're gonna push this shit over here and get rid of this shit right here. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's my age, bro. I said rap is 50. Rap just turned 50. I'm 50 fucking 1. I've been here since the been here. Yeah. And I've watched it. I've always, man, my Muslim name on my back, it says Basir. That means seer. A person who sees. My brother gave me that name. Not by, I didn't.
No, you earn your Muslim name. You earn your Muslim name.
My brother gave me that name by watching me watch it.
Yeah.
By being aware of my fucking surroundings in the penitentiary. You know what I'm
like
saying?
Natives,
by
like
knowing
natives.
What the fuck going on? And I've always been like that. And with this form of music, I've watched it. I've watched how it was this way. We got the left side and the right side of the brain. They destroy one side of the brain and continue to keep this side of the brain and push that for not everybody else, but for this particular group of people. But the people who generate to that group of people may fall in line and fall victim to the shit that we pushing to destroy these people, man.
Yeah, but what happened in the early mid 90s, early 2000s with hip hop, right? Speaking the word, right? Learning the culture, understanding, hey, you know, you's a god, I'm a god, right? Why are we both gods? Why is that? Why are we both gods? Two different colored people. Why are we both gods? Why are we both gods, Cree?
What you mean?
Like why are we both holding ourselves to the top? Two different races. Why do we hold ourselves to the top? Because we know our worth. Right? We know what we're worth, right? But systemically, government and society tells us we're worth nothing because we're part of a class system, a lower being. We don't make enough money. We need government help. We need this. We need that. So automatically, we're put into a group of people who are poor, right? But poor people can still make art, right? We can still make art.
Oh yeah, that's
right?
where the best art comes from.
So what holds us back? What holds us back from making our art? Speaking what we want to say. What holds us back?
What holds a lot of us back is the condition in which we're being raised in. You know what I'm saying? The
fear.
Oh no,
fear is 100%. Fear is 100% what holds us back.
Fear holds a lot of people back. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of fierce people out here that it's the condition that keeps them from attaining the fucking things that they're able to do. You know what I'm saying?
But what is fear? What is fear?
You have a choice.
Fear is thought.
You have a choice because I know a lot of talent. Understand what I'm saying? I know a lot of talented brothers and sisters, with brothers and sisters and brothers and sisters and brothers and sisters in their family who mothers were dope fiends, who daddies was in prison. These brothers had many opportunities, had the best opportunities were for these boys to finish school and to go to college. But you know what? Because of the condition that they was fucking in, though, it led them into a different life. And let me tell you something, man. Even to jump in that life, you have to be a bad motherfucker. Ain't no fear there, bro. Ain't no fear.
No, but 100%. Like, you have to understand, fear.
I'm not taking nothing away from what you're saying. But
fear is a catalyst.
Sometimes your condition will if you don't have the right people in your life, the right people to help you, sometimes your condition keep you from obtaining the shit that you're trying to do, even though you're doing everything you fucking can to do it.
But hey, so initially, fear is a thought, right?
Not with what Chris said. I get what Chris said. With that
but
said, we go move on to the desk because we'll be sitting here all fucking day. This will be the last one. Shit, a Burger King cook who didn't miss work for 27 years gets a $400K in online donations to retire after a viral post. He was originally only given a plastic bag of gifts that included a movie ticket, candy, pens, keychain, and a Starbucks cup.
That black dude?
But did he get Reese's? Were they Reese's?
That was a while I was gonna say. I thought that was a while back.
He just got the money 2 days ago.
Oh,
how much did he get?
$400,000.
Hell yeah, he deserved that shit.
But that ain't shit though. Have a meal
for how long?
Like
27 years.
Have a meal on a pension.
No, that's
just donations.
Donations from people.
Donations.
On his
that part right there.
On his 27th year, that's all they gave him.
And he was even happy with the bag he got.
He had been there for 27
like that fool
years.
was like he was happy with what he got.
That's him right there.
Yeah.
He looked young as fuck too.
I hope that dude's fucking
27.
Hell yeah.
I'm glad he got some money.
Hell yeah, for real.
Said he deserves a franchise.
Yep.
Hey, I do want to ask you a question after this right here though, King.
Already.
That's crazy, man.
Shit, go fund me like a motherfucker.
This is man. You know, it's hard out here, dog.
Pass
you know
the
what
goal.
I'm saying, man. You know, you can
What was the goal?
You can work for
270.
somebody, and it's gonna be hard, bro. Or you can work for yourself, and guess what? You're gonna have to work twice as hard for maybe even not the money that you can work working for somebody, man. And that's why, man. I hope one thing all y'all doing, dog, with the way the world is going, and the way in which the world is going, that y'all are pushing y'all kids to a trade or some type of computer literacy, be it coding or anything like that, bro. Push them in which the world is going to, and push them to education. Because I say this one thing about education, bro. If you just even go to college, you know what I'm saying, man. When going to apply for a job, it helps than not having any paperwork. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, okay, if we all three go to a job, I got a GD, you got a high school diploma. He got the college degree, and it's two open.
You're pointing at me?
Who do you think they're gonna take?
Yep.
Who do you think? It's two openings. Who do you think they're going to take?
The college degree and
Yeah,
high school
don't move the
diploma.
resume.
And what I'm saying is at least have some paper. You know what I'm saying? Something to credentials go a long way, bro.
Yeah.
Dude.
You know what I'm saying? Push your child to excellence, bro. Because what we have out here right now, man, we got to do better, bro. We got to do better. And I'm glad we got some DJ King with kids that ain't in high school yet, you know what I'm saying, thug motivated, and you can't wait till the ass get out the house, you know what I'm saying, where you still can mature them and create better human beings, man. I'm still glad we still got these kids out here to where we can do something better, man, because, man, I'm telling you, with the way the world is going, man, that's where you better start pushing your kids in some type of trade that you know that a fucking robot can't take over.
Oh, hell yeah.
Trade
school all day.
Or a trade that
vocational schools.
Yeah.
Vocational school.
Sure to tell him HVAC.
HVAC. Yo, welding, HVAC, all that shit.
You better listen, plumbing ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
Nigga, a building
People shit.
Carpentry ain't going nowhere.
Any type of construction.
Yeah.
That shit ain't going nowhere. And
Yeah.
believe
That
me,
shit ain't
if
going
you
nowhere.
take care of your business and you do that shit right, and you learn what the fuck you learn, you don't have to work for somebody. You can have your own fucking business.
How many people get oil changes because they don't know how to do it?
Oh, hey, 100%. I changed my oil the other day by
I
myself.
think it was a dude worked 27 years and never missed a day, and all they gave his ass was a bag of candy.
Oh, yeah, I
and a
know,
movie
it
ticket
wasn't
at
wrong.
Starbucks.
Hey,
Like,
but hold on.
I just hate that workplaces preach that we're a family shit, and then
Nah, they
They don't
replace
act
you.
like it.
Look,
Everybody's
look,
replaceable.
bro.
Like that.
That's the whole
Like
thing,
that.
though.
True.
You see, that's 27 years, and they show you your worth, bro.
Yeah.
You know why it's hard for me to, I'm literally trying to get another job because I got my grandson with me, bro. But you know what makes it hard for me to work for people, because or just work because there's a cap.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's a cap space. There's not a cap space for experience. There's just a cap space on it.
Yeah,
Man,
for sure.
You could be a Magic.
Yeah.
You can be Michael Jordan of this shit.
Yeah.
But nigga, this is how Michael Jordan of this shit is worth. You feel me, man?
Hey, bro. Hey.
You can literally be making this company millions and millions of dollars off of your strategic work, your marketing, your $1 million mind, and nigga, you coming home with $27,000 a year.
Yeah.
Yo, right. That's sickening, right? 27,000, 30,000 a year, right? People think they're doing good, right? Right, they're comfortable within society, especially in Corpus. Corpus is cheap to live in, right? But in all reality, as an executive chef, right? I charge 65, 70,000 a year, right? My homeboy is in Houston right now as a sous chef, making 75, 80,000 a year, right? In Houston. And my boy's telling me, he's all, dude, they're about to give me 160 to be the executive chef of a new restaurant. And I'm just like, yo, bro, I can't even bargain that. And I got the skill. I got the knowledge. I got the power. I got everything.
You just here in Corpus Christi?
But I'm in Corpus, right?
Yeah.
But am I steady waiting because the economy is about to boost when we get that bridge up?
It could be.
You know what I'm saying?
You're going to be waiting for a minute, Playboy.
It's what your end plan is.
You got enough time to go to Houston and come back.
Yo, but here's the thing.
That motherfucker still ain't gonna be done.
I've made my career here. I've made my career here.
Houston, that's the fourth largest city in the U.S.
Houston?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, all day.
He's saying so that should be the number up there anyway.
That's the number.
That should be what you
could
aim
already
for.
do that. Imagine, like you only what 3.5 hours.
But also then for like me,
For
like
160
personally,
a year?
Yeah,
personally,
I'll go get that fucking experience there
for me-
and come back here and shit.
Exactly.
I know I
present
could
my
make
shit
that.
to these motherfuckers.
I can make that amount of money all day
Come
long,
back.
but I don't live in a fucking society where like
Where
I
they
don't
pay
live in an
that.
economy
that's true.
that actually suffices that
Mm-hmm.
making that much.
Yeah, hell yeah. It's like being a DJ. They paying $300 a night in Houston and expecting that here in Corpus. Like, they're
Bro, you don't
can't even get $300 at the door in this month.
King, don't get me started, bro.
Make me mad.
These bands out here,
Can't get $300.
full bands be charging. They're charging $600 to play for a full band at a bar. Yo, bro, that's some change. You gotta have at least 200-300 people in that bitch to suffice you making that much money.
And Mr. Tejano bands are charging like 1,000.
Well, it's different. Hey, we in South Texas though, you know.
Yeah. Them motherfuckers are all starched up for a reason. They got money.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. Shit,
Say-
could you have something
And,
to get
and,
about
I
it?
can say, King, I ain't trying to get off subject, but you see that you see what Charleston White had been hanging with that dude Adin.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What happened? I
yeah,
saw
yeah,
something
yeah,
where he
yeah.
got his Instagram deleted or something. What happened?
Yeah.
Did you see what Charleston White went live crying and stuff
What
like
was that all about? I
He,
saw
he
a
was
post.
saying he was saying that he felt like Adin then was trying to set him up and stuff like that, and that they kept playing that gay shit with him and stuff like that.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying? But man, you fucking with Charleston White, man. I think, man, you got to be careful, man. I just feel like, and that's my
That's a
dude,
fool from
man.
Houston, right?
Yeah, that's my dude.
Dallas.
I feel Dallas.
Dallas?
I feel like Charleston making a play, man. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta be
I
smart
thought-
about your moves, though. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be smart about your moves, bro.
This the smartest nigga on the internet.
Yeah, but you
the
can't
smartest nigga on
take
the
all the
internet.
radical shitty
Ross is
shitty as it seems, but
following
like
is huge.
And see the thing about Adin, Charleston claiming that he was sexually harassed.
Oh shit.
You know what I'm saying? And Adin is one of the most playfulest ass niggas on the internet,
they
bro.
on that
Yeah,
bullshit.
niggas,
Yeah,
ain't gonna lie, niggas motherfuckers be snapping on Adin behind that shit. I'm talking about because he fuck with real life gangster niggas like that, and they be, but
He be
they
acting that
he
gay
fuck
shit.
with him,
He
and
be
he
doing it,
be
yeah,
doing
he-
that gay shit. You know what
I
I'm
see it
saying?
on TikTok all the time.
Like somebody said something about, I think the girl said I heard that Dick Good or something like that about Charleston White, and they was like, Unc Dick Good.
He said some gay shit. He says gay shit.
And Charleston was like, "Say, man, what the fuck you doing telling them that? Don't be telling them that, making them think that we fucking and shit like that."
Hey, bro. But look at all that shit with Jamie Foxx and fucking.
He got him on a snitching freestyle too.
Look at all that shit with Jamie Foxx and Puffy.
They have been hanging.
You know what I'm talking about?
Like about a week.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For like a week.
Charleston
almost got in a fight with one of Adin homeboys the other day. You know what I'm saying? That shit.
Yeah, that's.
But Adin be
oh
doing
yeah, I
that
saw
gay
that.
shit.
So that was Aiden's homeboy that he almost got into a fight with too.
Yeah.
God damn.
So
yeah,
my thing is like I don't know,
He's gonna
man.
smash that
I think
nigga.
Charleston on. I think Charleston, man, making him a play, man. He don't, Charleston a genius, man. I think everybody, man. I think Charleston on the cool how they play with him. I think Charleston playing with them.
Oh,
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
You think how they think? You know how?
Because I mean, Adin got the bigger following, so it only be right for Charleston to blow up a little bit more.
Not even that, man. I'm saying this. Charleston been telling you he hit licks.
Yeah, he said he's suing him.
Yep.
He been telling you he hit licks.
Hey, but what about?
Y'all played with the wrong one.
That's
That
what
type of
he
shit, too.
started. When he started off, he was talking about how to do that shit at work or whatever. Get to workman's comp and shit like
Oh
that.
yeah.
You remember that?
He was
shit?
talking about
All
fucking
the
over
way
the
to
government.
beginning.
Fucking over the government. Yeah.
God damn.
Hey, but what about?
I got to
Hey,
work for like 2 years. I live off of this fucking shit.
hey, ODB style,
Yeah,
ODB
this is-
style,
You
right?
can't knock his ass.
When ODB, when they
damn.
did cribs with
Can't knock it,
ODB,
can't
he was
knock
all, "Hey, we about to go to the fucking." Hey, but real talk though, what about that fucking Puffy Combs, fucking Jamie Foxx, like Will
Jamie
Smith
Foxx was
shit?
saying like that Puffy throws parties where they have that kind of shit going
Hey,
on.
but also Chris Brown came out.
Jamie
Chris
Foxx
Brown
stopped
came
going
out.
to that type of shit, and then that's how he conspiracy.
Yeah, but Chris Brown
Didn't
came
we
out.
talk about Adin ass on here? a
Hey,
little
no.
while back?
Hey, Chris Brown came out and said that fucking
Adam
Puffy,
22, I think.
Puffy fucking when he signs fools, they raping him.
Oh man.
Say, look at him, man.
Chris Brown
Yeah,
came
you
out
know
and said
some
that
other
shit.
shit.
Hey, bro, I'm not kidding. Hey, King, I'm not kidding. Hey, Chris Brown straight up, he came out and said, "Yo, yeah, they be
Hey,
doing
Lil
some
Bow Wow
foo-foo ass lame shit."
Yeah, that's conspiracy theory shit.
I
though.
mean,
Y'all got anything else before we get up out of here?
Say, hold on. I'm just gonna say this. Quote, no, look, Charles is fucking genius, dog. Look, he been telling niggas, he be arguing with these niggas, right? He be telling them like, y'all niggas killed each other. Me and my niggas where I'm from, we kill white men. You know what I'm saying? That's what we done. You know what I'm saying? Y'all kill each other. I ain't never killed a nigga. I done killed a white man. That's what y'all scared to do. You know what I'm saying? Now, he might argue with black people and stuff like that.
well, yeah, that one fool. He had that one fool.
He fist to destroy Adin.
He had that
bet.
one.
I would
Hey,
too.
Charles had that one dude who came up
I
to him in
would.
House of Pies in Houston. It was just all, "Where's that Black Lives Matter
Come
now?"
up a little bit more off of him.
Have you seen that shit?
Too.
You haven't seen that?
Whether he
He didn't get paid.
Where this
Whether
dude
he
came
get
up to
paid?
Charles White was
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
He been saying that.
Yeah.
So
He got hardcore with him, bro.
See where
He
makes
has
the
been saying
niggas
that for a
up.
long
Yeah.
time that he does shit like that.
So you gotta look at it too like
Man,
this.
take that shit off.
He ain't gonna necessarily kill that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like kill him, but he can kill his image, bro. He can kill his pockets. He can do what he can do because he has yet to. I don't know. Maybe he has sued one of these brothers or some one of these rap niggas or something like that. I don't know. You know, I don't think they bumped head enough to where he done sued one of them. But that sexual shit and shit like that, that's an open door. That's an open door to a lawsuit.
But
You
that's
know
what.
I'm saying?
Hey, but that's what white
They
folk
got
been
it on
doing all
camera?
day. Hey, Epstein and all
They got it
that
on
shit,
camera?
bro.
Huh?
They got it on camera?
Yeah, you know they filming and he
Yeah, they be
playing-
live
he playing,
streaming
you know,
everything. They do
live
live
streaming.
streaming.
Hey,
Yeah.
bro. They put fucking Chrissy Teigen and John Legend on fucking Epstein's fucking flight log.
They say that they paid that nigga like I think he was crying talking about that they paid him like $3,000 to take some pictures with 2 gay dudes. You know what I'm saying?
Who,
He was
Charleston?
like, yeah. That when that nigga was crying and talking that shit
Oh,
and stuff
shit.
like that.
God damn.
That's, you gotta go back and watch it, King, and listen to
I'ma
that
go
shit.
back
And I
and
want you
watch
watch
it.
it and
For
tell me
sure.
what you think. You know what I'm saying?
Already.
Because you know Charleston a motherfucker, man. You a slick bastard.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That's Rat
He's
Williams,
slick.
man.
He's slick.
For
Hey,
sure,
100%.
for sure. Man, it's your boy DJ Lil King, Riding High Podcast, Ride High News, episode number 32. My dog Jowee B up in here.
Hello.
My dog
Whoa.
Cantu,
Whoa.
Alex Skates,
Whoa.
Daddy Cree,
Whoa.
Freak Man behind the
Whoa.
scenes. I'm your boy
Yeah.
DJ Lil King. This is episode number 32, Riding High Podcast, Riding High News. Man,
We back
out
next
this
week.
bitch.